like certain things he would do. He'd like turn his back and getting up. He's changed his game, and like he just did a jiu-jitsu tournament, the High Rollers tournament, a few weeks ago.
Did you?
Yeah. Dude, he did great. He submitted to the straight ankle lock. He did awesome. But like you could tell in the last week, like he started like really like well, I'd say the last 2 weeks he started really like bearing down and like was getting everything and like was strong and like using everything. He's moving correctly. Like it's awesome. It's awesome. Joe might be some. I call him Jiu-Jitsu Joe. Might be submitting some motherfuckers. So.
I mean, this has to make you pretty much black belt, right? Just give me the black belt. Right? I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, I got you, Doc.
Right?
I was supposed to be a surprise actor.
Yeah, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You started as a Muay Thai guy, though. That was your base. That's no wrestling, no high school wrestling, that shit.
No, I wrestled for like 3 weeks in like 6th grade, and then they found that their principal found out, the coach found out I was ineligible, and then so I didn't wrestle anymore. And then I started kickboxing when I was 15. Had my first fight at 16, 17, and then moved out to LA when I was 19.
I was getting paid for that first fight.
Oh, my first amateur fight? Nothing. My first pro fight, I think I got like $250.
Lucrative.
Yeah. I would go back. I almost want to go back. I mean, not the money, but like it was way back then. You're so hungry and you could fight anybody. There was no contracts, or like you can only fight when these people tell you. You could fight anytime you wanted to. Every weekend, wherever you could get a fight. I miss those days. You know, amateur fights. When I first moved to LA, I was an amateur. They had like smoker fights, which is why I moved to LA, was because they have fights almost every weekend in all the different Muay Thai gyms. A lot of like the Muay Thai scene in Los Angeles is pretty big. There's probably 10 or 12 like pretty legit Muay Thai gyms in Los Angeles. So like they would have amateur fights at the gym, and they would call them smoker fights. And your gym would like all the guys from your gym would take on other gyms, and then they'd sell $10 tickets or whatever go in the gym. And I was doing those like every weekend for like I got like 9 fights the first summer I moved out here. That's when you get all the experience, you know. I think the experience from fighting like that, amateurs, is what you rely on later on in your career. You have all those amateur fights.
Now, have you trained overseas, over there in Thailand and all that?
I trained in Thailand about 2 months.
How was it?
It was cool. It's overrated. I mean, like you can get a lot out of it, but I think the overall, a lot of people go over to Thailand to train and they come back and they're worse than when they left. You know what I mean?
Why is that?
Oh, the language barrier, and then I think mostly the language barrier, and the trainers might not care. So.
That makes sense. Since
You know
like
what I
I've
mean?
been training
if you're on
with him.
vacation, it's like you're at a Thai camp in Phuket or wherever, where everybody goes on vacation. You constantly get people coming in where they're there for like 2 weeks and then they're gone. They're there for a week and they're gone. Like how much energy is that trainer, that paddle holder really going to put into you knowing you're going to be gone?
Yeah.
It's weird because when you go to places in
Did you
LA,
talk to your boss lady?
especially the Hollywood area,
Was it
when
uncomfortable
somebody
and
comes
awkward?
in, they talk about going to Thailand. It's like you go to prison, the guys talking about going to I've been to that prison. Really? How was it?
Business is
It's
business.
cool, man. We party out every night. What the fuck is he talking about? Partying out every night in prison. Because a couple weeks ago, I was in a movie Thai gym, and there was a girl that came. And she was like, oh, boy, you party. I trained in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
3 times a week. We're at Tech. Oh my God, did you eat the snake? You know, the whole fucking deal. A couple of them were fucking impressed. Get the fuck out of here, all right? Go to Thailand down in the fucking corner. Tuesdays and Thursdays, down some fucking trees. Building in Western there years ago. I'm not kidding you.
Really?
Years ago. I remember I used to go to Subak Do on Sunset next to El Compadre. There was a guy that was always bruised up.
That's what I'm saying.
I asked him, why was he bruised up?
saying?
It was a Thai place. In the restaurant with the waiters. Tuesdays and Thursdays. They had the tree with the rope. They had the whole fucking thing back there. They were kicking the shit out of each other back there, too. They broke his arm back there.
Well,
My son was trying with his fucking sling.
Let her
What
watch
happened? You were back there? Yeah, they weren't fucking around. They were fucking around white kids back there. White kids were going back there thinking they could fucking throw with these waiters. And these waiters were popping
That's what
and
I'm
shit.
saying. It's not, and plus they
Now,
want
you're the owner, one of the owners of the yard.
Yeah.
And that's just a Muay Thai, or that's a full.
It's just a Muay Thai. It's basically, I mean, we only offer Muay Thai, but we have like.
So she didn't say she gave you the position or anything?
Yeah, it's a Muay Thai.
So you do most of your training down there.
Yeah, and muscle farm. Training muscle farm also. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I go to muscle farm a lot. Do a lot of work down there.
Okay, you're strictly the
That's what I'm saying.
How was
Yeah, it's
muscle
great.
farm?
It's awesome. It's a big, beautiful place. Like
If
they
you
just
see that
decked it
they're
out.
busy,
Um,
do something to keep yourself busy.
you know, the owner, Ryan Drexler, he's like a jiu-jitsu guy, brown belt, competes a lot, from Long Island, whatnot. It's beautiful, dude. They have muscle cars in there, like the cars from what was that, Dazed and Confused?
They had a Judge GTO from Days and Confused. They closed the bowling ball through the window.
Yeah.
And they got the muscle cars and the muscle farm. There's always like NBA players, 2 Chains down there, like a lot of like, it's like, you know, it's a cool little place.
They have milkshake.
No, 2 Chains, the rapper.
I know 2 Chains, but they make milkshakes.
No, they don't
Yeah,
have
that's
any
what
Muscle farm milkshakes.
No, they have all the supplements out and shit, but yeah, no,
Nobody
they
makes
should.
Somebody
I
like
hear
that,
they got
you're
a
never gonna be able to
acai
go to
quick,
Miller's
like,
or anywhere like
never?
that.
Yeah,
So,
next to Legacy.
Yeah?
Tremendous.
Lucky
Yeah.
she
Is that where I
found
went?
that
Where'd I go?
Yeah, you went to
That was
Legacy.
Legacy? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you went to Legacy. When they listed the guy up and shit, I was like, no, you're
That was his fault.
damn it, Joe.
That's funny.
Damn it, Biggie.
That's funny. Yeah, I remember that.
No, there's an acai place there, and then there's one around the corner.
Just a dumb bitch.
Okay.
Fucking place right around the corner over
You
Yeah,
have
I
to,
hear
you
you've
have
been
to
saying
say
really
things
regular.
sometimes to see
Yeah,
where
doing
you
your
stand.
jiu-jitsu all the time.
here.
Boy,
Are you
now
training
you
Muay Thai
find,
too?
now you know where you stand with her. She don't give a shit
Oh,
about
and then
you.
I come over and fuck with me.
Yeah,
Muay Thai
every
shit.
once in a while. I
Yeah,
go to
come
the
play with us.
nighttime class, and it's tremendous. I just don't. The energy at 6 o'clock.
Here's what you do then.
Yeah.
11 to 12 o'clock class, 9 o'clock class.
Got it.
I'm going for sure. That's when I'm tip top I do at night. That shit's fucked up.
Hell yeah.
I was thinking about if I didn't.
No,
You
don't.
were supposed
Hey,
to
don't get
podcast
mad at me. I didn't
yesterday.
do that.
And then you called and we
Well,
switched. We had
But you
days.
should have never done that in the
So
first
we
place.
switched.
Okay.
I was
Somebody
in the
else
train
did something you
tonight.
didn't do. Say, hey, I didn't
Friday.
do that or whatever.
Last Wednesday I went to Movie Thai at 6.
Yeah.
I got before I'm home.
But don't even give
I
her
have
2
to go
weeks.
on the
Just like,
road.
let's
I'm forcing
find
myself
another
to
place to go.
So one night I
and just go there. And then when you go there, then guess what?
Jesus. And that night it's
I'm
different.
done.
Yeah,
There's
because
I'm
they
done right
see in the
now.
morning when I go, half the class is conditioned ropes and kettlebells and getting on the fucking powerlifting boxes and all that shit.
You're doing all that stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then the
well,
other
don't
side of the
quit.
class is technique.
Don't
30
quit.
seconds
Don't-
interval
Do
shit,
not quit.
Yeah.
10
Find a new
second
job.
breather, you know.
Right.
Blow them off. Just
I was
ain't
going to
nothing.
jiu-jitsu
Whatever.
and I wasn't getting.
Oh, you're
Here's what
mad?
happened.
Whatever.
It's
Oh,
consistency.
you're upset. What?
Showing up 4 times. I can't roll 4 days, guys.
Just treat him like whatever.
4 days is a lot for Uncle Joey. So I had to figure out how to get 4 days. Even 5. Like last week I went 5 days. I went to 3 jiu-jitsus and 2 Muay Thais. I did 1 day conditioning at the house.
Doing the same amount of workout as us.
Yeah, no. But I go very.
That's way more than me. I'm like,
So what I do is I'll go Monday at 9. From 9 to 10 do the conditioning, and Wednesday Monday at 9 to 10 do the conditioning. Tuesday I'll do jiu-jitsu conditioning from 11 to 12, and then I'll roll 3 times.
Okay.
Thursday I will not.
3
Go to-
rolls?
yeah.
3 rolls? Nice.
Thursday
Perfect.
I will
What else you
not
need?
go to jiu-jitsu conditioning. I'll just go to jiu-jitsu and roll. You follow me? So this week I'll go Saturday and roll out. And I got Sunday off.
Do you only
Where-
do the gi on?
Yeah, I'm not good, but that's too fast. That works too fast.
Yeah, it is fast.
It gets too fast.
What's your gi game like? What's your gi game like?
I'm a
What do you like?
close
Close guard?
guard. Listen,
Okay.
I'm not gonna be Baron Bowling and motherfucker. That's see, that was the problem. I was going to places where they were playing.
Karen Polos and you
You know,
convert?
I was going to places where they were doing all this crazy shit that you leave there feeling like I didn't really improve. Like I didn't do well. Something isn't right. And
I
one
think
day I just saw a friend.
She might have took it the wrong way.
Like,
Because the way you said it made it seem like whether or not I get the job in a month, I'm gone.
Jenny goes, we roll a little bit. He goes, I can't say fucking down.
That's kind of how it
He
sounds.
goes,
You
you're
know what I
terrible.
mean?
He goes, you're terrible because
I love coaches like
you're
that.
not doing what you're supposed to be doing.
I
tell Mickey he's terrible every day.
Because
And I almost start swinging on him all
Why are
the
you
time.
doing this? Why are you doing this? It's true. See, the problem that we have is that you're trying to make a living, so you can't tell me I'm terrible. Because in today's society, most people you tell they're terrible, they'll take their fucking bowling balls, like you know, double what they're saying,
Okay.
kind of blow smoke up their ass. That's the society we live in. As soon as you told me I was terrible, do you think I went home and cried? No, I listened. I go, what do I need to do? He goes, let's start from here.
See? Like you just said, he
Yeah. Lock your legs. Lock your legs.
No more. Yes, I
Lock
like
your
that.
legs.
I prefer that. You should.
Grab this part of the gi, his wrist here, and grab the top of the back of the shoulder
Get your angle.
and go. Just go. Every time, just pull him in.
Mm-hmm.
And eventually you pull, grab the back of the fucking belt, and now he ain't going nowhere. Trust me.
Yeah.
And I can't breathe. Joe, I'm sitting there like, and you go, and I can't breathe. And next thing you know, I just open one leg and put it under your armpit, and you're on your fucking back.
Mm-hmm.
That's the game.
Like it's a flower sweep, right?
That's it. No,
Right.
the flower is sometimes because with that control, you're gonna just fuck up yourself. I'm just gonna move my hand to your fucking collar. Now you're gonna try the corner, and I got you with a scissor. You're just gonna scissor yourself. 3/4 of the scissor, you're gonna go over me, and I'm gonna be right there and just. That's all I got.
Awesome.
That's my game. And then I scissor the mount.
Get on top. Yeah, good.
That's it.
Oh, yeah, dude.
That's it. And I go for an arm, whatever.
There you go, Americanas.
Americanas and Kimuras. That's it. That's it.
I love it.
My wrist, the pussy wrist. I'm hitting the bag with no raps all those years with my gorilla buddies in Jersey. Let's hit the fucking bag. You know what I'm saying? No wrist. No nothing. Let's just hit the fucking bag. My wrist is shot, so I can't do north-south chokes and all that shit. But I fucking love jiu-jitsu. I love the thought process of it.
Yeah.
But, so I wasn't getting enough burn. So I went online and I researched what fucking gives you the most bang for your money. And it's swimming, which I love swimming. I can't do because of my ears. Because the water throws my balance off and I get vertigo.
The water going into your ears?
Yeah.
What if you just hit earplugs?
I got to wear earplugs,
Okay.
but come on.
Sucks, right?
They suck dick. Yeah. I shower with earplugs on. And I still got fucking
Really?
water. Yeah, I got a shower. I got 2 million earplugs in my bathroom. They're everywhere. You understand? I got earplugs fucking everywhere. You go in my luggage, I got earplugs everywhere. That's where it happens. When I go on the road, I jump in the pool. Then I go to my room, fly.
Oh, it's gotta be the pressure.
The water fucking sits.
No boy.
You go to a hotel room, you get up in the middle of the night, fucking the room spinning around like you did 22 sleeper pills. You're waking up in Cosby. Somebody slipped you a Mickey. You know what I'm saying? That's what happens. That water locks in from the flank. So,
Yeah.
So I couldn't swim. Kettlebell burns the most fat. But number 2 is Muay Thai training. That's the killer. That's 1,000 calories in an hour. If I go train with you for an hour, forget the fucking ropes and the kettlebells. Just punching and kicking and 3-minute rounds, 5-minute rounds, combinations. You kick at me and I kick at you. That's 1,000.
And what's
A lot of
great
people
about
don't know
it?
that.
What's great about
Look
it?
at your physique. Look at his physique. I can give him 22 steaks. Nothing happens to him. Are you a vegan?
No.
No. We ate barbecue today. We had a lot of
This guy would never even gain that.
But what you were saying with Muay Thai, like, is there a more fun way to work out? You're developing a skill, like a self-defense skill, and you get to bash shit all day. Like, it's awesome. You know, I think like Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu, that's like everyone. Why would you not do that? As you're working out, and it's like a fun game. You know what I mean?
Now I used to go on the road and do jiu-jitsu. Not bueno idea. Too many knuckleheads on the road.
When you come to Jersey, though, we'll take care of you. Come to Gracie, New Jersey.
When I go on the road now, I like type of Muay Thai, and I go to a Muay Thai gym, and it's tremendous. I sweat my fucking ass off. I get the second bag for free. So I bring the bag with the knee pads, the gloves, the hand wraps. I bring a protein powder drink.
Well, that means like you don't need a partner to like practice Muay Thai. Like you could be at your house, fucking shadow boxing and thinking about what you're working on. Like, it's very personal as opposed to being like, make you come over. I've been thinking about this arm bar all day. You know what I mean? Yeah, so that's a big help.
But jiu-jitsu is so much fun. It's such a mental, physical chess game. And I never played chess.
Love it, yeah.
I never played chess. I don't want to play chess. I don't want to play fucking checkers. I never had the patience. And I was in prison. I still can't play checkers. When you go to prison, you know how to do 2 things. You know how to play prison, You know how to play checkers and you know how to play handball. I don't care if you never play handball before. You go to prison, you'll play handball. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Checkers is really easy. It's just
listen. I don't like checkers. I don't want to sit next to nobody for 2 hours fucking mounting. I played with my daughter 2 weeks ago. It drove me fucking crazy. I didn't know what the fuck to do. She had different colored checkers.
yeah.
She wanted me to king her and shit. I don't know nothing about this shit. I got a king you. I don't know nothing about fucking king and people. Nothing.
Oh my god.
What else, Joe? Talk to me, brother.
Chilling, man. Things good.
When was the last time you were in the ring?
My last fight, I think, was in December, and what was it, in Florence, Italy? Fought Philippe Berlin and Bellator kickboxing. It was good. Went the distance. I won on points.
Fucking Italy. Look at you. They fly you all around the world. And
Yeah,
shit.
Bellator kickboxing was really good. All my fights were in. I had 3 fights in Italy and then Budapest, Hungary.
You were at Glory for a while, too.
Yeah, I was at Glory. When I was at Glory, all my fights were in the U.S. So I was like the U.S. guy.
He won that
Glory,
big tournament.
Right.
Yeah.
No, he's fucking tremendous. Both of you guys are savages. I'm over here and on.
But I really liked, traveling and getting out of the country. And when I was playing for Glory, I always wanted to be on the cards, the European cards, but they always had me in the States,
People recognize you everywhere.
I get recognized a lot. I got recognized in Holland a lot, and even overseas, like quite a bit.
Now, what's on Spike? Bellator MMA.
Yeah.
No Bellator kickboxing.
I think it's on periodically.
Okay, yeah, because I know I get fucking confused. I know I watch kickboxing on there.
Yeah.
I saw Glory 2 weeks ago. No, about a month ago on ESPN. And that was the day I was
that
watching.
right?
Yeah, I saw the ESPN one afternoon. And I saw the weirdest thing. I was sitting there watching with my daughter, and I saw one woman kick the other one right in the monkey. It was the fucking weirdest thing, and the ref had to fucking stop him.
What's the ruling on that?
Now,
can't do it,
It's a
right?
warning.
Yeah.
She got a warning. And what did you think she did? She went right off, hauled off, and kicked her right in the monkey again. And I'm sitting there with my daughter. I go, watch this. This is tremendous. This is karate. Come here.
Yeah.
And she kicked her right in the monkey. My daughter's like, what the fuck? I go, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So I told my wife. My wife was like, what are you watching? The chick was holding her pussy right on TV and shit, right on the fucking mat. She's holding on to her pussy. And my wife was like, what the fuck are you watching? I go, it's a kick fight. No, she kicked her in the monkey. My wife's like, ooh, that hurts. I go, have you ever been kicked in the monkey? She goes, yeah, my sister kicked me one time. They don't make cups for women. So she goes, yeah, she held off the first time, kicked her. The girl's knee buckled a little bit. The ref held the other one, gave her like a warning. Are you ready? Yeah. She put her back. What do you think the girl did? Hold right off and kicked her right again in the fucking
Pussy
monkey.
trauma.
Yeah, like fucking tremendous. Sorry about the language. I don't want to call it.
Nah, it's all good. It's all right. She's a guy, basically.
I don't want to call it a twat kick.
What made you want to open your own gym? Because I've seen like there's a lot of fighters. I saw like Mike Chandler just opened his own gym. Cody, not Cody, who's TJ Dillashaw has a gym now.
Does he?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
pretty sure. Yeah, like there's a lot of people opening gyms. Like,
Yeah.
is it just like it's even more than just having a place where everything's in one place? You want to have it be your place, and like you like start certain things about your training. Or
I mean, I'm not sure why those guys did it. I did it because I needed to figure out how I was going to continue to train and support my family when I didn't have fights. And that was like that was like 10 years ago. Almost 10 years ago. Yeah. I opened my gym.
Yeah, the yard in Lincoln Heights, Los Angeles. Come down. Good job. You're welcome, Joe.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Got you, dog.
And where did you guys meet?
We met at Bellator out here, through our former management. Yeah, we met, and I was at home, and I was kind of outgrowing my partners. I needed to train with bad motherfuckers, and then we connected, and I've been hearing I had a couple connections in LA, and I was like, chilling was kind of the final piece where I was like, boom, this is what I got to do. This is what I should be doing. I came out here.
Good for you, man. Yeah, you called me right away, but that was I saw you down the store,
Yeah,
and I thought you were like a Castle Rock or something. You guys.
Eagle Rock. I'm
Eagle
living
Rock.
with Eve Edwards, who's
Okay.
a legend, and so I'm picking his brain, watching fights with him, like picking his brain all the time. Like, I'm soaking up the knowledge out here, learning a lot.
How old are you now, man?
26.
Yeah.
So I'm about to go on a run. I'm about to go on a run. I'm about to fuck
he's
everybody
like
up.
for sure gonna starch his next 3 opponents. Or fucking bet my house on it. For sure.
Yeah, this is now you have to just make it.
I'm serious, man. Yeah.
Such a weird thing that you have to actually sit down now that MMA's been around for a while. It's not a new sport anymore. Like
Yeah.
and I mean it
Keeps evolving.
It keeps evolving. It keeps growing. But you've looked behind. We've all seen behind all the different curtains now and all the different facades that the different organizations have thrown at us. So you know exactly. It's like when somebody says, you know, the longevity of an NFL running back is 3 years. You're like, what the fuck are you talking about? And you start thinking about it. You're like, you really think about it. A running back, our favorites, yeah, they took care of themselves. They got married. They fucking lifted weights. They drank water. You know, the percentages. But the rest of them, yeah, 3 fucking years. 3 years. So you have to say to yourself, at 26, I want to get out of this with a fucking envelope.
And a brain.
A building and a brain. You know, I read that fucking thing about that 21-year-old football player that killed himself. He had the brain of the 65-year-old. 21 years old. 20 fucking years old.
Yeah.
One concussion. He started acting fucking weird and he shot himself. One concussion. So you have to say to yourself, you know, it's like one time I had a conversation with Anderson Silva. He was talking about how he always wanted to come home like he left. His number one thing wasn't winning as much as it was not getting hit, not absorbing, you know.
Interesting.
That was
You
his
take
number one
damage. You want to come home to family and be the same guy.
You know, you have to go for the longevity thing. Okay, I'm 20. What's my run going to be like?
What part of his career did you have that conversation? I mean, it sounds like somebody who's like, is that like right before he retired?
No, this had to be about, he was the champion. And we were all just eating dinner one night. And we were all just talking with Ed Suarez. And Ed was telling us stories. You know, he was saying stories. Fucking funny guy. Like he was.
Suarez or
both of them.
Really?
Both of them. Ed's been on the podcast and stuff, but
yeah.
To see both of them together that one night, and I've had different conversations, but that night was really interesting because he was telling us a story about the time when he knocked somebody out with an elbow.
Probably that Tony Frickland where he came up with him.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it's crazy.
He said that he did it in practice, and the coach said, if you do that again, I'm gone. So he would have to have his wife hold the pillow at night for him to practice that. So he would make his wife hold the pad in the living room while
my God.
So when he went in the fight, he did it to show his coach that it worked. Like little shit like that, he was telling the story. You know, it's a fucking, you're a comedian. When you're a fighter, you're like, fuck that guy. When you're a comedian, you're like, that's fucking interesting.
No, I think it's awesome.
Little
that's
things
crazy.
like
You have
that,
your wife as your
Can you imagine
training
having
partner?
What? Come here. Sorry, I'm just going to show you something.
Hold the pillow right
Just hold the pillow right here. What the fuck are you talking about? Last week you wanted to tie me up, and now you want to fucking me hold it. No, I'm not doing it. But it made sense. Like, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do this for fun. I'd fucking use and get the fuck out of here with an envelope, a house.
Yeah.
One of the fucking girls, one of the ring girls, take her.
So a wife up Ariana.
Yeah, no, fuck Ariana.
Nah, she's old news.
Yeah, old news.
You can bring one of those new girls.
Yeah, fuck Ariana. You need a fucking young man. Wait, you know what I'm saying?
Ariana would be my sugar mama.
Yeah, by that time she'll be like a 90.
Yeah.
But it's true. You have like a window.
Yeah, no, I'm really aware of that. That's why, I work really hard, and like, I've been gearing up for I think this next like year, I'm gonna really have a like for real breakout. Yeah, this dude's telling me I got to train less, and he's right, and it's helping. But like I've been making the most of my time here, my time the past like year, taking it super serious.
It's not that it's less. He's telling you to train smarter.
Exactly.
Knows the deal. He's
Exactly.
telling you to train smarter.
And that's what
there's a smarter way to train.
Yeah.
Instead of training, you could train 6 days a week.
I needed to hear that.
Or train 4 and make the same gains as if you were training 6 and
or
stay
more
healthy. And even train 5 because that 5th day you're doing yoga.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you take a fucking yoga class. Just do whatever. Something different to strengthen your muscles a different way.
Yeah.
It's so interesting how MMA, like Joe was saying he's going to do MMA now. It's completely different. You got to work 3 different fucking disciplines.
There's no set formula. It's not like football where you just, if you're a lineman, you practice blocking all day. If you're, you know what I mean, you practice. If you're D tackle, you practice a swim move and whatever. And tackling. Like here, it's like you have to practice jujitsu. You know what I mean? And then you have to focus in on your own game. I think it's the fucking shit. I think it's the coolest sport.
I love it. And from Tommy, like I wish I had the balls to be a fighter. Like if I was 21 now, and I grew up watching what I've been watching as an MMA fan now, you have it in your way. And how you would do it. How you have like 7 fights. So you got to start knocking motherfuckers out and calling people out.
Mm-hmm.
Like grabbing Joe Rogan by the arm. Fucking, I'm going to kill your fucking mother. I'm going to fuck your father in the ass.
I told you
this is
morning.
Right.
Crazy. That's what you
this is crazy shit. This is the thing. This is the thing. Not even like trying to be rude like Connor and so people, but just go out there like a fucking animal, stay healthy. You got to stay in. And then the hardest thing is once you get it, it's keeping it. Right. Once you get it, getting it is easy compared to keeping it.
That's like when you were saying that with Anderson Silva. That reminded me, like they say, like it's hard for a king to go to war when he's sleeping in satin sheets. It's all the people on the come up who are grinding like to get up to be the king. But so that's what I think. It's really impressive and it's strong minded like for the champions that stay and remain.
You got 15 motherfuckers that have the same train of thought that you have with 26 right now, somewhere in this country, Oklahoma, Arkansas. You have to think about them and think that you're going to be different.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I loved watching the UFC. Well, what are you going to do against Joe Schilling? Well, Joe Schilling's a tough guy. Well, he's never gone up against a guy with my right hand. Are you fucking retarded? Joe Schilling has been going up against right and left hands all his fucking life. But some people just get their right hand. Like when I see a fighter say that, I write him off. Because I think in between every fight, you should come in with a different weapon. Like every fight, if I was a fighter, I come in with a different weapon. Like this time, I'm going to come in with something jiu-jitsu-wise. Make you teach me something out of this fucking world.
Yeah.
Joey, the teacher combination, take down the heel hook with a punch to the fucking jaw, So the next time I train, I'm gonna go to fucking Joe. Yeah. Go, Joe, give me a complete fucking history of the elbow. Give me the complete history of the elbow. Let's go to the fucking museum. Let's break down elbows, how they come at you, the whole fucking thing. I want to learn how to sharpen my elbow. And then from there, and then the next fight, I take Joe to take me to some Japanese master to teach me how to sharpen my toes. So I can kick him right in the abdomen and stab him. Yeah. And that's what you do. But if you keep telling me about your right hand, guess what, Joe? I know about your fucking right hand. Sorry, Charlie. I know about your right hand. But I didn't know you had that left leg kick. Like a motherfucker on the inside left leg. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Once you tell me, he's never gotten a right hand like. Okay. Because your right hand is different. It comes in a different fucking way. Like like a curveball. No, it don't. Unless you got like a voodoo elbow. You know what I'm saying? Are you crazy?
Oh shit.
You gotta come in with something new every fucking time. So they go, what the
sharp.
That's why I really did always love GSP.
Yeah.
I always respect them. There's 1 month you'd see him doing ballet. Did you ever see him? It's like when Kevin Lee was on Rogan.
Yeah.
If you didn't like Kevin Lee and then you saw him on Rogan, when he was talking about getting kicked in the head, and then he focused on one thing when he learned in ballet, and when you're doing the spins, and the guy runs and goes, so you take ballet? He goes, yeah, you got to prepare for shit like that. I'm like, that guy. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He went and took a ballet class one day. He goes, let me see what the fuck maybe I could throw a kick off my toe or something like that. Who knows? I'll put those shoes on and throw people off. Can you imagine running into the ring with ballet shoes on? People are like, well, what happened? You'll make you. Don't worry about nothing. When you come and kick them right
size 13 ballerina.
Who's a fuck? There's got to be a tranny somewhere that's doing ballet. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. Right? They gotta, guys do ballet, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
There's 2 kids in my daughter's class. I threw them out. I told them up. Don't bring these kids in no more. You're fucking them up.
What?
Fucking 4 and 3. You're fucking them up already. You throw them to the wolves.
Give them no shot.
You know what I'm saying? You can give them no shot. With little pink kid. She made him wear the fucking tutu. And then the teacher, the teacher has a beautiful little boy. And he would get pissed. She would make him come in, like she would watch him. He would just sit there and punch the mother's leg for an hour. Like, I don't want to be here with these dumb bitches. Look at all these dumb 4-year-olds. Dirty bitches with snot.
That kid's gonna be a badass. He's
but I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in about 4 or 5 or 6 weeks. He probably beat the mother to death. Ain't no fucking thing.
Can't believe you threw another family out.
Oh yeah, don't bring your son up.
It's heavy stuff.
That's heavy fucking stuff, man.
Heavy stuff.
And that's real. That's fucking real. It's shit.
Yeah.
There's a show on Netflix. Oh, fucking Congo, okay? Since the 40s, they've been calling it Congo. Racist motherfuckers.
Yeah.
There's nobody more racist than fucking Cuban people. Nobody. I don't know how those Chinese people survived in Cuba. That's why they call them Chino. Where do you think that word came from? Chino.
That's Cuban. Yeah, that's
Chino. That's Cuban because Cuba had the biggest Chinatown until 1960. Until Fidel came, the biggest Chinatown was in fucking Cuba, outside of China. Can you believe that shit? Huh? That's why in New York they have all those
Cuban.
Chinese.
I was gonna say there's Cuban Chinese
food. Yeah. Good shit. Pork chop with fucking fried rice and egg roll and fucking black beans and fried bananas. That's what it is. Boom. A pork chop with pork fried rice An egg roll and fried bananas. Who's better than you, Joe Shimmy? Nobody. You understand?
Nobody.
No fucking body.
Do you think shark hunting still goes on?
No, remember when Romero was on Rogan, we talked about abattoirs. Well, we should hear it. They can't do the abattoirs now. So no, abattoirs was the last line of defense in Cuba. They're the longshoremen. They're the ones that looked over. It's a society of men. They're so machismo, they don't eat pussy. Because they believe if you eat pussy, you'll suck anything. So that's how machismo they are.
I see. That's like the mafia, the Italians too. The same way with that.
That's how they were. Like they don't eat pussy. Sorry, child.
Yeah.
And if you do, they'll talk to you. They'll talk to you.
You gotta keep that on wrap.
Yeah, you gotta keep that shit under wraps.
Yo, you and what was that dude? English?
Yeah, TJ English.
TJ English,
Yeah.
dude. Those podcasts were awesome. I love that shit. Like the organized crime, like mafia, like mob shit. Like that was awesome.
And it was right in your neighborhood.
I know. And the places you're talking about, it was so cool. Yeah, it was awesome.
You know, TJ English was supposed to do a book signing last Wednesday in Union City,
Okay.
where that book originated, all the stories.
Yeah,
the whole
that's
thing.
the Mecca, right?
1,100 people, theater sold out. They pulled the plug the night before.
Why?
I guess Alpha 66 showed up with a fucking,
Who's that?
like the Cuban revolutionaries.
Oh, yeah.
It's still Union City. Somebody showed up. And they just canceled or something. They really bad for TJ. I didn't know. I called my buddy who set it up. He won't pick up the phones or something like that. But I know something's going on with the mayor anyway. Something.
They're trying to get they don't like it.
Yeah, something went down. I feel bad for TJ because he was really excited
It's a
about
great
it.
story. It's so interesting. That's
It's crazy. Now, where did you grow up?
Greenbrook. You know, like the Plainfield.
Yeah. Now, which of the Plainfield is bad?
All of them. I mean, they're. I'd say the worst is. I don't know. Would you say Plainfield? Plainfield's the biggest. North and South Plainfield.
North and South Plainfield. There's a Plainfield that
South.
for like 5 fucking years, every college final there was a kid from Plainfield.
Yeah. I was saying South Plainfield's like
It was
one of the best
somebody,
wrestling
yeah.
teams in the country.
And the basketball. Somebody every fucking year in the final four was from Plainfield.
Word, yeah.
But I forget which one of the Plainfields it was.
Yeah, any of them. That's I grew up playing football though, man. I was like the only white kid who played football. I was like the only white kid who started both like offense and defense. All brothers.
Let me ask you something, Joe. Would you have any option ever to fight in the UFC?
I haven't. I don't know, maybe someday. Yeah, but kickboxing, I'm always pretty much convinced of kickboxing. Yeah, something like that.
Is something you would be open to do?
For sure. I mean, it's got to be the ultimate goal for everybody. All the time.
That's the big fucking stage.
That's the big stage,
You know, it's so funny how the other day we were watching real sports. It was about the NFL. It was about the $100 billion suit that they settled to pay all the football players. The suit, but the problem is they didn't pay nobody. They didn't pay nobody. And I was trying to realize it's hard for me because I watch football now periodically. It's hard for me to watch it. Because you know these fucking guys do their hearts to this shit. You know what I mean? You really like this shit. And now you don't want to get the money like Mark Jackson. You need to get like these are fucked up. Like they don't give them the money. You look at these big organizations. You don't do that. I don't do the UFC, like you want to do it in the UFC, because that's the ultimate. That's it. That's a really fucking lot.
Yeah, sure, that's the NFL ring.
But let me tell you something. Bellator is making a run so far.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say
Bellator ain't fucking around
Yeah,
that.
that's saying they're the best and saying they're the biggest platform.
They're the biggest platform.
One of the biggest fights in the world, make history, the biggest fights ever. That's where it's at. Right?
That's where it's at.
But yeah, no, Bellator is
But Bellator,
thing.
yeah.
They're doing the
Bellator's going for it.
Bellator's welterweight Grand Prix looks fucking nuts.
Yeah.
That looks fucking
Hope Bamba
nuts.
gets in that. Hope Bamba gets in that.
Oh,
China.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that'd be
yeah.
awesome. That'd be awesome.
When does that start?
You know?
They still have to finish the heavyweight one, right? We still got.
We're
They
still in
finished
it.
it.
We're still.
No, because
No.
it's that only the first round, perhaps.
Right.
I think they still got more.
Right. So it's Chael against.
Right.
Well, Chill lost.
Well, Bader's no, Chael won. Bader
Chael
won.
won.
Oh yeah, he did.
Ryan Bader won.
Chael won.
Mitrione won. Frank Mir won.
No.
No.
No,
He
he
definitely
lost.
lost. Yeah.
So yeah.
Fedor.
So it's Fedor.
Yeah.
It's Fedor
Dude,
against.
fire.
It's Fedor against.
Check that league, please.
Yeah, it's Fedor against whatever the fuck his name is we were talking about. Not Mitrione,
Not
but the other
Mitrione.
guy. But yeah,
Bader.
no. Fedor against
Who's the first guy we said? Fuck.
the
It's
guy
Chael.
with Chael.
Yeah, and then it's Mitrione versus Better.
Okay, so yeah, Chael beat Rampage, right? So then that's gonna be Fedor and Chael, and then it's Mitchell and Ryan Bader. Yeah.
You see, they're doing Rampage versus Vanderlei Silva 4. I say Joe should fight the winner.
No, Joe doesn't gain nothing fighting.
What? When he knocks one of them?
No, Joe's a savage. Joe's got a different mission. Joe's got a different plan.
I would take those fights. They're big fights.
No, where are they fighting? On the one label they fight.
They're fighting when Rory McDonald's fighting Gegard
I
Mousasi.
thought
It was a
fucking
great fight
Wanderlei was banned for life.
in the UFC from like I think he got in trouble with USADA because he ran away from a piss test.
Right.
He got in trouble in Vegas. I don't even know if it was USADA.
I'm pretty sure it was. He was just like it was when USADA was new, and he was like, "Fuck you, you're not watching me pee," and he's probably I don't know maybe taking
Sounds like
something,
that.
right?
I don't know.
So Vanderlei's fighting them under what label? They fight them.
Bellator. Yeah.
And where they gonna fight? Like in Egypt?
No,
Where's
I mean,
he fight? Where's he gonna fight?
when I cornered
He fought
Mitch
Chael in New York.
Vanderlei,
Yeah.
yeah, no, he's clear
Yeah,
to
he's
fight
clear
with
now.
them.
I think it
He
was like a
couldn't- he has
3-year
problems
ban or
with-
something.
Yeah, I think he's good now. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's good. When I cornered my buddy Rich Petishnock for Bellator, it was on like Mohegan Sun. Like they do go to the Indian, what is that called? Indian reservation. Yeah.
That is fucking crazy that you
They're
guys
doing the thing.
fight like them. Like comedy and MMA is the same, except for getting punched in the head. Some people have fear. Some people have fear of fucking talking in public, which they do. You go to some people, right, bro? Go up there and say 10 minutes. They'll go, no, punch me in the face 50 times.
I agree with the comparison. It's just you up there.
But the
Just you.
comparison, I mean, when I hear that you guys fight like a bar, $50 now, when you pay them, that's what we do. Yeah, we got it's like disco night.
Yeah.
They throw us three
Gotta get it in.
assholes in the middle of disco night. Nobody wants to see us. Everybody's gonna get their dicks up. Nobody wants to see three comedians. But we'll put you in a bar, then you graduate to like gyms.
Yeah, I fought in like a middle school
Yeah.
gym. I'm sure you fought.
Then you graduate to like Mohegan Sun.
Yeah.
The people that are watching you, people that lost all their money, and they got a free ticket to watch.
Pissed off.
Yeah,
You want to watch some
yeah, hit him in the fucking
violence?
stomach. Take his eye out.
My first fight was in a bar I wasn't old enough to get into. And the only reason I was allowed in is because I signed up to do the fight. Like it was like a tough man contest. Like the bar you had to pay $20 to come in. So I had $20, signed the paper or whatever, and they didn't ID me. And that was my first experience. And then so after the fight, I won the fight. And afterward, I was like drinking beer, and like all the chicks saw me win, and all the dudes thought I was a badass. I'm like, this is it. This is what I'm doing the rest of my
How
life.
much did you win?
Figured it out. No, nothing. I won a fucking trophy and like got drunk with some fucking older girls. That was it.
Tremendous. Fucking tremendous.
Yeah.
The things we do because we love this shit.
Yeah.
Like you do. People say to you, what'd you get paid? Then you have people say, well, what'd you get paid? And you're like, $50. You're an asshole. I wouldn't do it. Those people today are still talking about fighting or doing comedy, but it's still worried about the fucking money. Like they never understood that when you do something that you love, it's not really about the money. You don't care about the money. You live on, I'll live on your floor.
Yeah.
When I sleep right there, I'll do dishes, and I'll cook, and I'll fucking mow the lawn, and you won't even see me at night.
Yeah.
I won't get in until 2 in the morning, and I'll get up at 7 and leave in the morning. I'll go to the library and write jokes. People don't understand that. That's what you do when you love something.
Yeah.
You don't give a
It's a
fuck.
dream. Yeah,
And
it's a
even though,
dream.
can you believe that you fought in the bar one time? Like, this was your dream, to fight in Bellator, the UFC. But wait a second. For tonight, you're at a fucking bar.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, right.
Really? Like,
If they let him fight in the bar tonight, we would go after here. We would go to the bar, and I guarantee you, Nikki or I would want to fight in the bar. But that's just not where our lives went. But that still sounds like a hell of a good time. You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like for
For
a
sure.
fucking
Hey, we're yeah.
for a bar tab or whatever.
Yeah.
I would totally do it.
Yeah, fight for it. We
Fight for a bar
fight as a
tab.
currency. Yeah. Get a sandwich, go fight the barista. Whatever.
And just fight like 5 different people. No conditioning, no nothing.
I mean,
Like, I have
no-
friends that would shoot steroids just on the weekends, go beat up bouncers in southern New Jersey. Like, they would go down the shore and beat bouncers up. Like, all week, that's all they do.
That's
Lift
it.
weights
We're
and
gonna
run laps.
we're either gonna get chicks or we're gonna get in a fight.
Yeah, that's
we
the
don't make
mentality.
chicks. We're gonna scrap or something. Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
No, like in Thailand, they have like bars that have like rings in it, right? They'll have like anybody can have little fights inside the bars, and like, yeah, I would totally do that. If it wasn't like under contract or. Now it's like a total big move, but I really,
Hurts.
yeah, it's not cool, but the idea of it still sounds good. That's how I feel like amateurs were, like when you were fighting the smokers all the time when I moved down here. It was like you didn't even know you were fighting until like that afternoon. Like, hey, you want to go to this thing? But sure.
Sure, yeah. I was like jiu-jitsu
Those are like
tournaments.
the best. That's when you got like the most experience. It's like hands-on going right now for a trophy.
Right.
Yeah, right. You pay.
You have to
Those
go down
tournaments you pay to do it.
Yeah,
I paid probably like thousands of dollars like a kid.
I did it with that with my son. I remember weighing in for a fight with my son in like the sling or whatever, like a little baby swing, like newborn. And, yeah, big on the fight.
You guys are fucking savages.
But that's just like what you said, like the exact correlation with comedy, right?
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
It scares you a little, but it's like the most rewarding, fun thing you do.
I
Right?
still get scared. 27 years.
Yeah.
27 years. I still think about it. It could be a bar with nobody there, or it could be in front of 300 people that pay $25. And the fear is still about a minute to a minute.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
crazy because you're so
What is
refined.
that?
You're like,
27 years. I still got anxiety. I still think about quitting. An hour before the show, think about I don't want to do this.
And so I find like really big crowds and like big shows all over the world, right? Big fights, and I was like shocked how fucking nervous I was before this high rollers
Jiu-jitsu?
grappling
High rollers?
with this fucking jiu-jitsu tournament. I did it, my buddy. We just put the gi on like a month before the tournament.
it's
Everything
a
else
gi
was
tournament.
just,
Right.
Yeah.
and
Dude, it's actually really fun. All the grapplers have to smoke pot before they compete.
You asked me.
The high
You
rollers.
told me. Right?
Yeah, I was telling you
And then
about
Eddie called me,
He was there.
and
Yeah.
he asked me if I wanted to go down. And
They'd love you to be a part of it. They were like
Renato did the
he was the MC.
MC.
They love you to do that too. If you're interested,
But it was like
pay.
it was like maybe like 500 people.
The
But
coolest jiu-jitsu tournament I've been to. All the other jiu-jitsu tournaments are like stressful and like we're like, you know what I mean? Like it's Brazilians yelling at you and stop, blah blah blah. Here it's everyone smoking pot around. It's chill, and they had stars. It's just gonna get better. DJ music playing, like it's really cool. Big Ron and Matt Stout put together a really cool thing.
Now, wasn't he involved in that?
TTS was what it was. It had what over 50,000. 58,000 views, like, and it's just gonna get bigger and bigger. I'm gonna do one of them. I'm gonna do a combat jiu-jitsu, slap some motherfucker.
What Eddie's doing?
I want to do it. I'll do it for high rollers. But yeah, exactly, the exact like EBI does, the combat jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Sounds fun.
Jiu-jitsu with big slaps.
I'm gonna put someone out.
What do you
slap
weigh,
someone
Joe?
asleep.
What do you walk around with?
210. 208, 211.
I'll roll with Joe at the next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, all right, that's the
No
I'll be the
deal,
main
bro.
event.
Yeah.
I'll be the main event.
No. It's the prelim.
It's the main event. Are you
I'm
getting
terrible.
star power between
Terrible. trouble.
No, it'd be awesome.
And I gotta start with him in a closed door because he's a fucking scared kid. He's fearing fucking guy.
How bad does everybody expect me to be?
Oh, you're just gonna roll over me. Oh my God!
What are you weighing? I got you, motherfucker.
Oh my God! Joe's great. Joe's great.
Yeah.
Everybody wants his big pop.
But anyway, so like when we did that tournament, we were saying like I was fucking hella nervous. I couldn't believe, and I was like, "Is it because I'm fucking weed like right now, or what?" Or was it? But it was just completely different. Jiu-jitsu is not my game, you know. And then so I didn't even all of my jiu-jitsu has been like no gi, and then we put the gi on for like week 4.
Honestly, we started
That was
using
a
the
lot
gi
more fun.
like 3 weeks before the tournament. Well, I hadn't seen this motherfucker in a gi ever, and he's wearing it 3 weeks because I'm doing the jiu-jitsu tournament. I'm like, okay, do you have a gi? Yeah, you put onto this thing. It's awesome.
You guys were saying it's fun, which I can't even really imagine. But I was like, what is it like? Because I've bombed on stage. What is it like when you're losing a fight? Is that still fun?
Yeah, I lost my first fight, and even though like just like the rush and the like getting to like I do still feel like I get to fucking assault someone. I get to in front of all the people who want to watch me and see me. I think I get to try and hurt them as bad as I get to try and within the rule set try and kill them. I think it's an awesome thing to do. No other way I'd want to spend my 20s and 30s. You know.
The fights I lost were like so you're so wrapped up in that moment.
Anything?
You wake up and it's over and I don't. It sucks. I like block those like out of my memory.
The highs are high and the lows are lows, right?
That's the hardest part. Because listening to the comedy fighting comparison, that's the only one that I think is maybe different. Because if I have a bad set, I have to get up again. I can do either that night or the next night.
Well,
Now they
let me
can't fight
explain
for a
something.
while.
They can't, but if they could, they would. They'll
Right.
fight that motherfucker in the locker room. That's the weekend motherfucker.
Right, yeah.
That's just your style.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
just
for
your
sure.
style. You're like, hey, wait a second. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Especially if you get caught and you get knocked
Yeah,
out. When
yeah.
you wake up, you're not like hurt, you're not whatever, you're confused as fuck, and you're just mad. You lost. So you didn't, it wasn't like you got beat. You got broken down. It's like you were ready to kill him and then you got knocked the fuck out. And then you woke up later, and you still wanted to kill him. Even when you were in the fifth grade, somebody came to you and said, look, but we were just talking shit about it. And that's when we
And then you got the whole day of school to think about it.
Oh my God.
That's on. You get it in school.
Fuck you up later. But I still remember being in the sixth grade. This kid from the 20 minutes. And you get
20 minutes.
fuck.
Yeah.
And I had a bloody nose and a black eye. But I kept fighting this motherfucker. And the next day we were both in class and the teacher goes, what happened to you fucking? We were both looking. We went through a fucking war. Like, flopping with the head over here for some reason. One of those legs. That was one of the worst feelings I ever had.
You said 5th grade?
Sixth grade.
6th grade?
But before that, when I was in New York City, I used to fight Rudy the Haitian every other fucking day for about a year. And then when I was going to 148th Street, I'd get in the fist fights up there. This like the 6th grade traumatized. So I'd be breaking the nose, and you'd be busting his lip. I busted his eye, I busted his head. If he comes here, he busted his head. And then it gets me back. Another thing is you could do.
Really? Never getting rebutted. There is definitely a bond. You know, I feel like with my training partners, especially. You know what I mean? Like, there's definitely a bond you get by beating the shit out of each other all the time, punching each other in the face.
The problem was that he got baited for this fight for no reason. Like to this day, I can't figure out why before. If he felt guilty immediately, like afterward, like the next day, it was against him. He was a very nice kid. He was still a very nice kid. Let me get some shout outs while he's in the and my man, Dude Bro, you bad motherfucker, Patch. Shay, Free Game, Michael Traeger, Rich Himes, the second, Gino at Speedweed, my brother, Henry Yip Muller, New Verks, Neo Vercos, from my man, Facebook, Bethany Brian, and Christopher Walken. I also want to thank my man, Scott Cunningham. Don't forget to donate to his GoFundMe page. He's coming out here. We need to take care of the whole fucking deal. And that's it. You gotta get back in here, my brother. You gotta get back in here, Joe. My brother, it was a real pleasure. You better than that. I'm happy you finally made it down here. Anytime you have a fight, anytime you have an agent, you can stop by and say hello. It's a real pleasure. Like I said, I've always loved to watch your fight. When I saw you at Burbank Airport that time. Yeah, I don't believe that story. That was hysterical, because when I pulled up, I'm like, oh my God. That's fucking Joe Shelley. I was like a little kid. It was like seeing a Pittsburgh Steeler for the first time. Like, oh my God. So I went into the airport. I go, that was Joe Shelley. And then I saw you with your family. I go, oh, this fucking Joe Shelley. I called Rogan. I go, Joe Shelley was here.
Bring on it.
Yeah, you should have said it.
To be right.
I'm not fucking saying all that.
Set my nostrils, spraying all the girls to the yard.
It looks scary.
Back the first time that he was
Yeah, anybody here makes
My ears are dumber than yours.
Oh my God, yeah. I just, at the airport, so many people come up to you and bother you. Shit like that.
You probably look hella mad too. I am like when I'm traveling right now, like happy.
He'll kind of
No,
resting
I have,
dick
like,
face.
I have like a resting like
You had
really
your family
good,
with you. No, you had your family with you. Your family's beautiful. Your boys had hats on. You were having like a time with them. You have designer jeans on and shit. You were doing your one thing in this new world that we live in. It's great. Especially with this good podcast. Do me a favor. Look to see what we're doing. Right?
Yeah,
Look to see what
there's
we're
definitely
doing.
a time and a place.
There's a time and a place for everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of his. I watched him fight. I saw him on Rogan. I went fucking nuts. I didn't even know Joe knew you. God damn it, know Joe. Who that whole world? I'm like, oh my God. I called him afterwards. I still wouldn't go up to him. I haven't got that kind of time. We had to do that. It's so weird.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, there's a point in 11. I love Mickey, but that doesn't mean if I see you at an airport at 6 in the morning, I'm going to come grab you by the arm.
I think it's certain, like, because I know, like, I'll get recognized like, all the time, like, well, sometimes almost every day, and I would never go. I could think of there's no one I would
Sit
think
down.
to go up and go.
Sit down.
I'd never met like,
Going.
hey, I know you guys, blah blah blah. So that's why I feel like anytime someone comes up and says something, I'm always just not like the nicest. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, for someone to walk, I can't do anything I want to do after. Go up and be like, hey, dude, blah blah blah. You know what I mean?
I don't want to, but I do. I did you nervous?
I chased James Coburn when I moved here. He was in
Chased him?
me and Rogan. He was an actor. I go, Rogan, step on him. I'll stab you in the fucking lung. We chased him like 3 blocks. And then I ended up doing a fucking a TV show.
Who is it? James what?
Coburn.
Colburn?
James Coburn with Rich Three Students.
Oh, no
And that
shit.
was Steve McQueen.
Okay.
It was just great movies. All people. John Man Flint. He did a bunch of movies. And I always thought him like Charles Bronson. Oh my God. When I came here, I saw him on Sunset, a fucking Acura, the nice one. And we were at him at a light. I go, Joe Rogan, look at your fucking right. Look who it is. It's James motherfucking God. And chased him a little bit. He fucking felt it. He just took off. That motherfucker could drive. He was doing like 90s. And then like a year later, I go carless. Every time I went to shoot my role, I got cancer from this guys. Finally, I called him to shoot him. He's okay. I moved my shoes. Listen to all the kids.
Caught you, motherfucker. Finally got him.
I saw the same picture the whole day. We shot our first scene that day. After getting the shot, he was still up. Right? He says, "I'll break." We shot early.
Oh, fuck.
He was just breaking us down. I remember rolling the joint. Dying ass. Another movie. I'm getting cold on that field. Makes me feel like
I would actually probably, if I saw The Rock,
yeah.
but I'd like to be like standing there.
They'll probably say something. To you, yeah, probably say something.
Yeah, yeah.
I see The Rock with a fucking I'm not gonna say something.
Right.
But
Exactly.
I'm
not gonna. But I said, probably just
take
gonna
a
look
picture
at,
of you.
you know, Rock, I guess I'll go. Yeah, so when I thought Save Northstar, they gave me the question. They were like, if you could fight anybody, who would it be?
Crawl to where I'm at.
Yeah, and I said Bruce Lee and The Rock, and then they like tagged The Rock. After something, he like tweeted out, "Oh, I'm like this my fast," blah blah blah. Then after I beat Sage, like something like another tweet, like yo, congrats, tequila's on me, blah blah blah. Plus, I never got this tequila stuff, so he owes me. At The Rock, something tequila's baby. Guys, everyone reach out to The Rock with something much tequilas.
See, I think we're going to see that. That's coming on there. This guy can act this fucking ass off, guys.
He was in Bruce Lee movies?
No, he trained. I think it's Steve. I think. Bruce Lee movie.
What would I know him from?
Fucking, look at his IMDb.
Actually, that reminds me. We also brought you a jogger size. We'll show you. It's a little. Have you heard of the jogger size? Jogger size. Me and Joe fuck with this thing. Jamie will grab it. But it's like this new little it's this thing to like actually pain like your jaw, your neck, and then like make sure when you're getting punched. I think it's a fucking game changer. We got we got you one. You're like, yeah, sure. I think Arliss was his last movie.
Really?
Yeah, this thing right here. This thing like buzz down and you see a fucking.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is like a fucking one of those balls you put in girls' mouths. And you give them all.
You sound like a ball.
We'll give this to Eric. Eric is our gay friend. He says he uses these balls all the time. His gay friends.
You might choke on that one. You might like that though. You might be into that. I don't know.
Yeah, he did. He did like fucking shit. His big movies. Yeah, you never thought of that, did you? It's fucking crazy. This was his last TV. 174 fucking credits he had.
Damn.
But scroll down to the 60s. Those were his movies.
Oh shit, I've seen these movies.
Yeah, no, you haven't seen none of these movies.
Yes, I have. Snow Dogs, Cuba Gooding Jr. Come on. Fucking classic.
I'm happy you guys came on here tonight, man. Thank you very much, both of you. Let me know when you're fighting, whatever the fuck you're doing, anything.
We're gonna see you on Muscle. We'll see you on Muscle Farm.
Friday,
Yeah,
11 o'clock.
Sure. Fuck yeah.
Where can they follow you at, Joe? Where can they hit you with questions or whatever?
I fucking did it again.
What'd you do?
Oh
You
man.
don't know your shit?
No, I forgot to fucking say it. Remember I had this never mind. Whatever. It's Joe, it's on Instagram, Joe_Schilling.
Where can they get a hold of you, Mickey?
At Mickey Gall. Mickey like the mouse. Well, no, I should just change it to just Mickey, huh?
Mickey.
Gall.
See, Mickey Mouse is Mickey Mouse. You just fucking.
I'm just fucking Mickey. Yeah.
That's it.
I like
the
it, yeah.
last name. You're like Prince. Mickey. There ain't no other Mickey. Mickey Rourke.
People fuck up my name too. They
You
say
ever got
Gall.
done?
Gall. People fuck that up.
Oh, Mickey Gar.
Well, that was we saw this this Asian guy's like, oh, hello, Mickey Gar. Yeah, we want Matt Brown. We want to shoot him with Matt Brown too. You know Matt Brown.
Yeah.
You want to ask for?
He's a fucking savage. He's surgical. He's nasty,
So you've been having
He's
fun
awesome.
out here, huh?
bro. Yeah, I'm learning a lot, man. I'm working with the best. Doing what I should be, you know.
You're going home for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, good. I'll be home for the 4th of July, my little baby sister's birthday, and back out probably for the rest of the summer. July through August. If I can't, work.
Thank you for stopping by the church.
Hell yeah.
Fucking dynamite. I love
Amen.
you, motherfucker.
Love you, buddy.
He's a fucking savage. All right. I want to thank our sponsors, FujiSports.com. If you need a gi, mats, shin guards, boxing gloves, MMA, whatever the fuck you need, he's got it for you. Number 2, 66% of men lose their hair by the age of 35. Did you know that? The thing is, when you start to notice your hair loss, it's easy to keep the hair you have until it grows hair. Have you seen more of your foot? Well done today. FDA approved prescription solution. Backed by science. No waiting room, no awkward doctor visits. You save hours by going to forehim.com. Understand me? Forehim.com. What you do is you enter a few prescriptions. You upload some photos. The doctor prescribes you the prescription meds. It's that easy. The someone gets sick directly. You will have to know what this house is. Nothing.
Yeah.
For him, listen to
I love
this is what we're going to do. I had a friend growing up.
get a poop in your mouth.
Go to 4hymns.com right now. Right now. My listeners, bro. 1 month, I'll get you 1 month of hymns for $5. $5 right now while supplies last. See the website. Big detail. This would cost you $100 if you went to a doctor. $100 if you went to a doctor or a pharmacist. Me, I'm going to hook you up. Right now, I'm going to take care of it. Oh, go to 4hymns.com right now /Joe. Again, that's 4hymns.com/Joe. Again, that's 4hymns.com/Joe. I want to thank Joe Schilling. I want to thank Mickey. Just Mickey, bitch. Just Mickey. And I want to thank the Christ. I want to thank you guys for listening to me, your family. We'll talk to you guys next week. Have a great week. And don't forget, South Point, the 13th and 14th, Las Vegas, bitches. And then the Wise Guys, end of the month, Friday and Saturday, the 27th, over there in Salt Lake City. I want to thank Joe. I want to thank Hims.com. I want to thank FujiSports.com. I want to thank all you. Have a great weekend. Stay black. Watch your muffler. And don't forget. Kick that fucking gear, Lee. Thank you, everybody.
you don't watch me?
Uh-huh.
Why don't you play with me? Why? Freaking mean. It's howdy doody time. Doody doody doody. No, I've not given you permission, Elizabeth. You stay right there. You stay right there. If you want to sleep, you can sleep right there. You can eat. If you need to eat, you can eat the chair. The plane, where is it? It's East 103. Let's go East 103. Going up the ocean. Oh shit. Oh, you shepherds are sneaking up on the goddamn. How did I not knock the person out? What the hell? the hell? What the hell? What the hell? How is it? I'm not throwing in the water again? What the fuck? Bullshit.
Greetings from Podcastville, the church is brought to you by Blue Apron. Let me tell you something. Blue Apron delivers the
I love you. What are you doing? You watching the show over here? In my butthole? Is it called the Brown Eye Show? Yeah, no, why not? What the hell? What the hell? Killed him. Killed him. Killed him. Son of a bitch. You son of a bitch. She's got a brown thing in her pants. It stinks too. I'm sorry. Sorry. Damn it, in the water again. Keeps dropping the box in the water. Huh? Keeps dropping the box in the water. Oh shit, get out there, something about I can pick them off with the sniper. Oh shit, they got a snooper. A snipper. Fig Newtons. Oh man, you got that Fig Newton. Damn. I should have just said it wasn't just nothing to learn. Nope. I got for dinner. You want chicken? For chicken defrosting. Why? What time is it? We need to go grocery shopping and have too many groceries. Oh, we have the spaghetti, that's it. We have a couple meals of spaghetti and macaroni and cheese, and that's it. They shouldn't be stale, they should still be good, right? Are you sure this wasn't the cracker already? Are you sure it wasn't just the way the crackers? It smells crackers just weird. There's this one that I thought was weird, but it just had pepper in it. Pepper, and one was weird, and one was clean, but it's okay.